Well, guys, it's official. This team fucking sucks. Like, I was holding out faith. I was holding out hope until the Boston game. That was going to be the game for me. I've already talked about this. Boston was, like a team, right? I thought the Mavs would actually come out and win against Boston. It just felt like a game that they would come out and win, and we would feel a lot better about it, right? They don't look good. But my dumbass took away something from the second half where I was like, okay, well, you know what? The Luka and Christian Wood connection was good. The team played a lot harder in the second half, and they had a real chance to come back and win that game. So you know what? We'll move on, right? We'll move. It's not panic time yet. No. This team is trash. I don't see how it gets better. I have a hard time seeing how it gets better. Obviously, the way it gets better is by guys making jump shots, right? That's the clear and obvious way. Dorian finishes 3 of 9. That's good for him this year. 33% is not a great number, but for him this year, that's great. Reggie, 0 of 4. Missed a 3 there at the end of the game. That would have given the Mavs a lead. Tim is 0 of 3. Team as a whole, 28% from fucking 3. And if you come and you look at the, you look at some of the more, you look deeper into the numbers. Let's see. The Mavericks shot a 3 on 49% of their shots. A huge number. As you can see, it's to the 95th percentile for every game played this year. They shot 27%. They went 3 of 18 on non-corner threes. One of those is kind of like a Luka step-back prayer at the end of the half. 3 of 18 on non-corner threes. So, yeah. Any shot that wasn't the easiest possible shot in the NBA, they're not making it. And that just kind of speaks to this team as a whole right now. I have to think this is the softest team in basketball. I look around the league. I don't see a team softer. Obviously, you have way worse teams. Don't get me wrong. But this team just crumbles all the time. It feels like any adversity they go up against on a nightly basis, guaranteed loss. They're not coming back from it. We were talking about how in the chat, how 9-point game, it felt like it was 90. It felt like they had no chance. They came back and they actually had a lead at some point in the fourth quarter. They started the fourth quarter on an 11-2 run, and it looked great. I think they pushed their lead up to 4. It was good, and then it just went downhill from there again. Like, they can't stop these runs. Once runs happen against them, it's over. They're doomed. They have no chance. And yes, if you're wondering, the Mavericks did start this game out hot. They had a 15-point lead early in the game. Immediately fucking lost it. I mean, immediately, right? What was the score? 22-7 at one point? Wasn't that the score at one point? 22-7. The end of the first quarter finishes 29-4. So, 29-24. This game, I don't know what to say about this team, dude. I just don't. Luka's having to play 43 minutes. I think after tonight, he probably leads the league in minutes, which it can't happen. That's not excusable. That cannot happen, man. Luka cannot lead the league in points. I'm sorry, not points. He can lead the league in points. He has to lead the league in points, or else this team's gonna finish with 9 wins. He can't lead the league in minutes, man. He can't lead the league in minutes. That's insane. That is so insane. You're literally just trying to destroy your best player. That's all it is. It's malpractice. It's fucking malpractice, man. It's terrible. Kid, what's going on? I'm convinced now there's something behind the scenes going on with this team. I just am. The rotations don't make sense. How's Reggie still getting 27 minutes? He's done nothing to earn it. How is he still closing out games? I like to think after tonight, he missed a wide open 3. They would have given the Mavs the lead, and then the next play, he fouls Chris Boucher on a jumper, ends up being a 3-point play. He actually missed the free throw. Chris Boucher did, but, the Mavericks don't capitalize, of course. Dinwiddie was in foul trouble all night. Tim Hardaway is one of the worst basketball players in the league currently. Probably the worst player who gets, pretty regular minutes. Maxey played fine. Passed up so many shots. That last possession, oh, my God. This last possession, man, classic. Classic stuff. Let's just pause every time a guy gets a wide open look. 9 seconds left. You don't even have to shoot a 3. You could make a shot, get a quick bucket, foul. You have still plenty of time, right? Let's go ahead and count how many wide open shots you passed up. Boom. What the hell? Boom. Wide open. Kick out Reggie. Honestly, probably could have even shot that. I don't know. It was a quick, aggressive closeout. Pass over to Dorian. Boom. Aggressive closeout. Yeah, and then Dorian does that. And then a Luka. What really can you say, right? What is there to say? I love Dodo. I do. Love the guy. Heart and soul of the team. But have to play better. It's just that simple, really. And I have reached a point now with these guys where they're done. If your name's not Luka, I really don't care. You can get traded tomorrow. Like I was on the team. I don't really think you could trade Dorian because he's the heart and soul of the team. He's a 3-and-D guy that's hard to replace. He's on a friendly contract. No. If a deal comes up, you could trade him tomorrow. Maxey, I think he's kind of irreplaceable at times, but he's just still way too passive. If a trade comes up tomorrow, he can go. Like I kind of want to just burn this roster to the ground outside of Luka and reset everything. But I know this team would never do that. Like I know this franchise would absolutely never ever do it. But I wish they would just burn the whole thing to the fucking ground around Luka, and let's just rebuild. This roster is so flawed. I don't know how you fix it. I don't. It's not getting fixed this season, right? They're gonna play better. They're gonna have better stretches because Reggie's gonna start hitting shots. Dorian's gonna consistently hit his shots. Tim might even get hot at a certain point. Luka actually might start getting hot from 3. Like they're gonna have stretches this season where they play well and they look good because of it, but it's just not reliable enough. It just isn't. You gave up an offensive rebound on 37% of Raptors misses. Just pathetic, right? That just goes to show again. This is the softest team in the league, right? They're getting out rebounded by a team that didn't have Siakam. They didn't have Precious. They didn't have who else? Scotty Barnes. Again, right? Again, the team's missing their best player. I would say OG's their second best player right now. Probably their 4th best player in Scotty. Maybe the 5th best player in Precious, right? And you lose the game. You're now 1-7 on the road. 1-6 on the road, 9-9 total. 1-6 on the road. Again, goes to show this team is soft as fuck, right? Any adversity at all, they're gonna lose the game. It's just insane to watch. It absolutely is. I have no idea how this team is so heartless. I just have no idea how it looks like this so constantly. No energy. I'm telling you, man, something's going on behind the scenes. I'm so convinced of it. I am so convinced of it. There's no way this team looks as bad as it does and there not be something going on behind the scenes. I really do. I really, really do. Yeah, and Christian Wood plays 23 minutes, right? All this talk after last game that Christian Wood's going to start, actually. All these talks, Christian Wood's actually going to get into the starting lineups. He finished with 23 minutes. To be 1,000% honest with you, I don't think he was good tonight at all. I don't think he was a good player. You guys know how I feel about Christian Wood. I think he's fine. There's a lot of interesting stuff there with Luka. And yeah, in a matchup where Luka is getting trapped all game, yeah, having a guy like Christian Wood on the floor would actually probably be cool. Same thing with Bertans. I mean, where was he? Why didn't he play? Why do we not need to? We decided we didn't need that shooting, huh? We decided we just didn't need that shooting in a game where you shot 28% from 3, and another game where you shoot under 30% from 3. Shit's terrible, man. Hold on. Let's just go look at the Mavs because I guarantee you, Dallas Mavericks. I don't know if these games are updated or I don't know if these stats are going to be updated from tonight. But if we go to team stats, boom. If we go to shooting frequency, the Mavericks shoot the most corner threes in the league. They shoot the 3rd most threes in the league. 42% of the time they shoot threes. And, yeah, boom, 35% from 3. Even on corner threes, they shoot more than anybody. The easiest shot in basketball, they're 14th. Like, this shit is just sad. It just is. I can't believe Luka is dealing with this. I absolutely cannot. It's really bad. It really is. And I know that I've been the delusional guy. I've been the propaganda spreader. What do you want me to fucking spread? Huh? You want to know what I will spread? Mark Cuban presidential campaign. That's the only thing I will spread. Mark Cuban for president in 2024. That is what I am spreading. I'm getting the word out. I'll run the campaign. I'll set up the offices. I support a run for president in 2024. Okay? And it's funny because we did the I don't know if I could play this, but somebody posted it earlier. The Dallas Mavericks theme song this year by Duro Music. Don't know if I'm allowed to play this or not. It's hilarious in retrospect. You heard that right? Whole lot of shooters on deck. That's Dallas. That's their theme song this year. That is their theme song. Whole lot of shooters on deck. That's Dallas. Can't get a fucking rebound, that's Dallas. Can't get a fucking single stop, that's Dallas. Can't make a single open shot, that's Dallas. That's Dallas. These guys, they play tomorrow against the Bucks.